The presence of the U.S. military and emergency contractors can be felt around the convention center of San Juan and in the tourist districts. Yet still, over 2 weeks since Hurricane Maria made landfall, almost half of Puerto Rico is without potable water, 90% without electricity. Like many neighborhoods we visited, no one we spoke to from the low-income San Juan neighborhood of Cano Martin Pena had seen any federal personnel helping to rebuild. Eventually, community leaders did ask the Federal Emergency Management Agency for tarps to temporarily cover the 800 houses here without roofs, but when a fraction of that amount was supplied... So what, the ropes are too small or too...
Too small.
Not long enough?
Yeah, not long enough, yeah.
Cano Martin Pena has a well-organized community infrastructure that's been recognized internationally, most recently winning the UN's World Habitat Award. After the hurricanes of 1926 and 28 and during the Great Depression, the mangrove around the Martin Pena Channel was illegally squatted by those fleeing the impoverished countryside for San Juan. Through robust community organization, the 25,000 residents living here now legally own 200 acres off this land. But there's suspicion that authorities will use the aftermath of Maria and the increased risk of hurricanes and flooding as a result of climate change to get rid of this community altogether. Felix Colon explains why this area is prized by developers who, like the residents here, have long been waiting for the promised dredging of the clogged channel intersecting it.
All of San Juan Bay will become an ambitious tourism and economic development project.
It links the whole city, basically. It's happened before. This was once the low-income neighborhood of Tokyo in San Juan. Situated near a waterway, authorities evicted the residents, claiming it wasn't feasible to live on a floodplain. However, the city then built expensive housing, office blocks, and the Puerto Rico Coliseum on the same land. Evelyn Quiñones Ortiz says she will not let that happen to her community in Cano Martin Pena.
Our communities do not want that to happen to us. That's why we created the Land Trust, to protect ourselves.
It's well documented that after Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans, developers swiftly moved in to evict low-income communities and replace them with hotels and expensive waterfront apartments. But the residents of Cano Martin Pena say they're aware of the dangers of post-hurricane relief and reconstruction and that they're ready. Shihab, Rattansi, Jazeera, Cano Martin Pena.